absent names become absent character. Trey knows Allegory Chronicles. I the lost name. The boy had 3 names, though he only remembered one. The first name was sacred, ancient, warm, carved from the breath of his ancestors. His mother whispered it to him beneath a cedar tree on the night he was born. "This is who you are," she told him. "This name holds your lineage, your purpose, and the God who walks without people." That name was a blessing. Until the Empire came, the conquerors did not begin with chains. They began with scrolls filled with new names, names they could pronounce, names they could categorize, names they could control. One by one, the villagers were gathered. One by one, their names were replaced. "This will help you become civilized," the conquerors claimed. "This will make you one of us." But beneath their good words, lurking behind their softened smiles, was an ancient deception. The same deception seeded long ago by the Anunnaki, who once stole the Messiah's true image and reshaped it into their own pale likeness, to deceive indigenous mankind. For if you can erase a people's name, you can erase their character. If you can destroy their story, you can control their destiny. The boy tried to hold on to the name his mother gave him. But time pressed down like a stone, and eventually the sound of it slipped away, leaving behind a hollow space, like a heartbeat gone quiet. From voices of the dispossessed, as he grew, the boy learned that his wound was not his alone. He met a Hebrew scribe with trembling hands. Our people once had names filled with the breath of the divine. The scribe said, "But when the Greeks and Romans ruled us, they stripped them away." He listed names that had been changed. Yehoshua Nesu, Yokanani Ones. Each change, he whispered, stole meaning. Even our Messiah's name was reshaped to fit the Empire's tongue. And when they changed his name, they changed his image too. The boy's heart tightened. Later he met an African elder who carried no name of her ancestors. On ships, she said, we were renamed like cattle, our clans erased with ink, our children left searching for histories bound in chains. An indigenous grandmother spoke of boarding schools, places where her people's names were beaten out of them, along with their languages, songs, and prayers. He met Pacific Islanders whose names were replaced by missionary alphabets, and Caribbean families whose histories were buried under plantation ledges. Everywhere the pattern was the same. Empire steals the name first. And when the name falls, the character follows. Beneath it all, the boy sensed the old shadow. The same deception used by the Anunnaki when they stole the Messiah's true likeness to lead the nations astray from the Father of Love. Her eye the search one night beneath the same stars his mother once showed him. The boy lay awake. He did not remember the name she had given him, but he felt its absence like a wound still bleeding. And then he understood. A name is not a label. A name is identity. A name is destiny. A name is dignity. So he began to search, not for a new name, but for the old one. He listened to the stories of his people. He traced the songs of his lineage. He learned the pronunciations the empire erased. He studied languages whispered by winds older than conquest. Something stirred inside him. A whisper, a memory, a return. When he finally spoke his true name aloud, The earth seemed to recognize him, as though creation itself breathed. Welcome back. Ivy, the return of names across the world, others awakened as he had. Africans reclaiming ancestral surnames, indigenous nations restoring ceremony and identity, Hebrews returning to original pronunciations, Pacific Islanders resurrecting nearly lost names, Latin and Caribbean families tracing pre-colonial lineage, Asian peoples recovering names severed by empire. Through them all, the boy saw a universal truth rise. Colonization begins with the erasure of names. Liberation begins with their return. For the Anunnaki had once stolen the Messiah's image to deceive the nations. But now truth returned. His real name, his real lineage, his real mission, to restore life to indigenous mankind. As the boy embraced his true name, he felt his character return, his spirit strengthen, his destiny clarify. And in that restoration, he heard the echo of every nation ever wounded by empire rise to proclaim, we are still here. We remember who we are, and our true names live again.